Alright guys, today I want to talk about three major problems in Wuthering Waves, and the first one is the map. Now, don't get me wrong, when you are actually running around in the open world, the graphics and the environment look incredible. In fact, the actual world in Wuwa looks way better and more realistic than any game. But the moment you open the map menu, that's where the trouble starts. The map UI is just ugly and badly organized. Look at this. Only about 5 areas, like Rinascita or Septimont, actually look good and feel like they belong. The rest? It's just trash maps scattered everywhere. Why do these even exist? They are just huge, empty pieces of land with no content floating around the edges of the world. Genshin Impact does this so much better. Their map feels like one solid, clean piece. It's organized and easy on the eyes. In Wuwa, everything is just messy and disconnected. And the worst part? Every time they add one of these useless maps for a tiny mission, the game size explodes. We are talking over 50 GB or 60 GB now. It's becoming unplayable for many mobile users and people with low PC storage. Instead of adding a permanent, ugly map for every little story, they should just use temporary dimensions. Once the mission is done, it's gone. This would save so much space. Kuro Games needs to fix this. They should focus on making the map look clean, like a cluster of islands close together, instead of just throwing random, useless landmasses into the game that nobody wants to visit twice. This is a huge issue that needs to be solved for the future of the game. Wuthering Waves, the second major issue, wasted potential and the lack of real co-op. The problem with permanent events. First of all, let's talk about the second biggest problem in Wuthering Waves. The overwhelming amount of permanent events that are, frankly, just trash. Most of these modes are useless and feel like they are just sitting there for no reason, wasting storage space without providing any long-term value. While I understand why a mode like fishing stays permanent, the rest are poorly implemented. They feel like stored garbage. You play them once to grab the rewards, and then you never touch them again. They lack soul and purpose. Wasted potential. The hologram simulation. The hologram simulation is a prime example of massive wasted potential. Right now, it's just there, but it could be a game changer for co-op play. Imagine a mode where you play live with 2 other players. Each player takes a different path or side, builds up their own defenses, and works together to defend or conquer objectives. This would be a massive win for the community, especially for players who have already reached 100% exploration and maxed out their characters. When you have nothing left to do, a deep co-op mode like this would give you a reason to stay. It's also vital for content creators and streamers. Currently, when a new update drops, YouTubers play the story quest for a few hours and then leave because the game has nothing else to offer. This hurts the game's longevity. The solution for the card game: live PvP and echo strategy. Then there is the card game. Again, it has huge potential, but it's currently wasted on playing against bots for rewards. It should be a live PvP mode, but here is the catch. It should be restricted to 1 cost and 3 cost echoes. Why? Because in the main game, you only ever care about the 4 cost echo skills for your characters. You never actually see or use the skills of the 1 cost or 3 cost echoes. By forcing players to use only these lower tier echoes in a PvP card game, you finally give those assets a purpose. Players would actually learn their skills, see what they can do, and develop real strategies. It would create endless content and fun. The verdict: learning from Genshin Impact. This is exactly where Genshin Impact does a much better job. Genshin provides several co-op options that allow you to engage with other players even when you've finished your daily tasks. In Wuthering Waves, we are losing the co-op battle because these modes are poorly utilized. If the developers turned these garbage permanent modes into engaging live co-op and PvP experiences, the game would have so much more to offer for both casual players and creators alike. This is the third major problem in Wuthering Waves. When you visit another player's profile right now, all you see is a very basic, clean page. You see their characters and their title, but that's it. There is almost no information. In other games, when you visit a profile, you can actually see the details of what that player owns. You can see their specific characters, which weapons they are using, and their echo builds. Wuthering Waves desperately needs this. Players should be able to showcase their progress and let others see the stats and equipment that make their team strong. Lack of rewards for S6 characters. Speaking of showcasing, let's talk about S6 characters. If you go all out and get all 6 copies of a character, you currently just get a title next to your name. It's okay, but it's not something people are hyped about. It's not cool enough. In many other games, getting a maxed out character rewards you with a unique character photo frame. These frames look amazing and are something every player actually wants to have. It makes your profile stand out. Replacing or adding a high-quality photo frame for S6 characters would be a massive improvement and a huge incentive for the community. Why? This is essential for the community and streamers. This isn't just about looking good, it's about the life of the game. When players reach 100% exploration, they need things to do. A detailed profile system helps the community stay active. Think about streamers on YouTube or Twitch. A huge part of their content is interacting with fans who say, "Hey, check out my account, look at my build." Without the ability to see weapons and echoes on a profile, that entire layer of content is gone. By fixing this, the game provides endless fuel for creators and fans to interact, which helps the game grow even faster. Conclusion: infinite potential. I've now named 3 major problems. If the developers fix these issues, Wuthering Waves will never die. Right now, it's already about 70% to 80% of the best game you can find on the market. But without these changes, it's a waste of potential. If they improve all this 3, the community will develop rapidly and infinitely. This game has the potential to be at the top forever.